Okay, here's another thing I'm doing for my preps this year for 2016. Going back to our gardening challenge. Well, my garden didn't do, all the rain we had just ruined my garden last year. I think we got a few cherry tomatoes and that was it. It just flooded out, you couldn't get out here and work, and I just pretty much lost everything. So I started doing some raised beds. This one over here I had back there, and I pulled it out here in the garden. I put newspapers down, a layer of grass from underneath these compost barrels. Then I put rabbit manure on it, some ashes. I got 10 bags of composted cow manure in there. Then I put another layer of rabbit manure, and then I put a layer of ash from my wood stove, and I've been filling it with, topping that off with rabbit manure, and then I'm going to fill it with composted cow manure again. I put my beds 7 feet apart. 7 feet will make this cattle panel. I hope you can see it. It's over my head here in the middle, so I can have stuff growing up from both sides out of my raised beds. I'm going to cut a cattle panel and put it across the other side, and then grow things that'll vine up that there, and in the middle I will be filling that in with compost and rabbit manure and cow manure and stuff. I'll plant cooler weather plants in there like lettuce, radishes, stuff like that, so that in the morning, that's east, that stuff will shade it. And then right behind us here is my big maple tree and my barn, which will kind of shade it and keep it a little cooler. Hopefully I'll be able to grow some cooler weather crops underneath that. Now, I'm going to fill this one in pretty much the same way I did that one. But if I swing you around, if I can get hold of it, there's still room that I can probably put 2 more of my raised beds 7 feet apart and have arches going between each one before I get clear up to that end of the garden. So hopefully by spring, which may be coming sooner than we think, I will have 2 more compost raised beds and ready to go. Eventually, I'd like to work my way across the garden with them. Maybe at least 2 more rows of them. That would give me 4, 8, 12 raised beds that are 4 foot by 12 foot. Then on the far side, I think I'm going to fence that in with electric fence for my sweet corn, because I had a really nice sweet corn crop right up until the raccoons got every bit of it. I never got an ear. So we're going to put an electric fence up around that. I think that's it for my gardens. We'll see.